What up guys, it's the Vacant Vapor. I'm sorry this is taking so long guys, I've had a fucking well hectic couple of weeks. As some of you know, my missus is pregnant. I've had my little girl for 3 weeks. Then she went home for a week, and she come back for a weekend, and yeah, it's just been a crazy couple of months. But I'm back, and I've got some juice reviews today. Subscription service review. Shout out to Vic, because Vic is fucking awesome. But yeah guys, got some juice reviews today. I'm going to jump into it as quick as I can today because I just need to get these done. I'm so sorry it's taken so long, but here we are. Yes, right, first of all, this is the review for last month's vape mail. I tried to do this review a couple of times and I had issues with a microphone and with camera and everything else, and it just literally just all went to shite. So, last month's flavours were Strawnilla. What did I think of Strawnilla? Didn't like it. Thought it was absolutely disgusting. I drip 90% of the time, 95% of the time I drip. Didn't like this at all. Really just, didn't like it. Gave it to my mum. My mum stuck it in her tank, 1.5 ohm coil in a K1 on a 50 watt E-leaf. It was really nice. For some reason, I think that the dripper it was just too much. It was too much vapour, too much flavour, and it was very dense and very I didn't like it. When my mum put it in her tank, I sat there vaping it for like half hour, and I really quite enjoyed it. I actually thought it was quite nice. So do with that what you will. I think that at 101 watt on dual 22 gauge 6 wraps, it was just too much. But in and of its own right, at 1.5, it was quite nice. Didn't mind it at all. The second one from last month was, oh sorry, that one was by Ooh. The next one was Yumberry by Flavour West. This shit is peng. This is really nice. It's like a mixed berry summer fruit kind of thing. Really good. I like this. I've done just over 20 ml. I've just started dripping out of this bottle now. This is really nice. I don't think I'd vape it all day, but for something really refreshing and light, really fruity, I can't fault this stuff. It's really nice. The next was OL. Who was OL? Oh god, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But this is their Wham bar. This is spot on for Wham bar. I went out and actually bought some Wham bars because I wanted to. I couldn't remember. I had them once since I was a kid. But yeah, this is spot on for Wham bar. Really nice in a dripper. I found it muted slightly in a tank, and that was using my Star tank. And I find flavour in that is normally pretty good. I found it muted a little bit in that, but in the dripper, this stuff was on point. Really nice. It was very candy, hard to explain. Very candy-ish, not overly sweet. It's got that sort of candy flavour, but not over the top in sweetness. It's not like it's not going to hurt your fillings. Do you know what I mean? But it's good. The next one was Mum and Pop's Vapor Shop. M&P Calipita Chow. This stuff is really good as well. Again, not something I can vape all day. Gets a bit sickly, but like I say, because I drip, I can sort of chop and change. But really, very strange actually. Kind of, Vic says it's kind of like an all-day breakfast, and I get that. It's kind of like coffee and toast and cereal and milk, and it's nice. It's really quite pleasant. First thing in the morning with a cup of coffee, it's nice and heavy, it's dense, it's very flavourful. So first thing in the morning with your coffee, it just goes, it really merges well. I wouldn't, like I say, vape it all day, because I like my fruity vapes. Custards I like last thing at night, cereal vapes I like in the morning, and fruits is sort of throughout the day thing for me. So really, really good. Bit odd at first. It has got a slightly burnt toasty taste, but that's the coffee. It's like a roast coffee, and yeah, again, really, really good. I recommend that one quite highly. And MBV, the last one, Mount Baker Vapor, cinnamon roll. Cinnamon in this is off the chain. It's not like a cinnamon roll, like it's not like a cinnamon roll like you'd think bread dough with cinnamon sugar wrapped up in it. It's not like that. This reminds me of, if you've ever had the cinnamon rolls they do in IKEA. They're like a Christmas cinnamon roll. They sell them all year round for some bizarre reason. They're in a red and green packet, whatever they're called, begin with an S. But that was really, really good. The cinnamon is dominant, very, very dominant over the roll. Some of you will really like that, some of you won't. Personally, I really quite like it. It's not something I can vape for a long period of time. I'm not a huge, huge cinnamon fan. I really like cinnamon, but in regards to my juices, I'm not a huge fan. So I've ate quite a lot of it. I gave about 5 mil away to a friend. He swapped me for some Ruthless Mandingo. This shit's peng. This is oh god, I've nearly run out of that as well. That makes me sad. That's like a banana cinnamon nut bread. That stuff's good. But he said that didn't have enough cinnamon in it, so we ended up swapping for a few mil of cinnamon roll. And he said he's absolutely caned it. He actually wants to know if I'll let him have the second bottle, and he said he'll go and get me another bottle of Ruthless. So that could actually pan out quite nicely. Fingers crossed. And I've been sent so much stuff. It's unbelievable. I'd like to give a massive, massive shout out to Vape Mail. Mike, you know you are an absolute legend, mate. I really, really appreciate the stuff that you've done for us recently. It's been brilliant. I had some of you guys know I had some issues with my PayPal. Mike's been really, really helpful and really patient with me in getting that done and getting that sorted, and next level appreciation to you, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Now that's that one out of the way. I've also got, from Vape Mail, their signature line. Just the red, the pink, the blue, and the green. Red, pink, blue and green. They're all really, really nice. The red is a cereal vape. Fucking awesome stuff, guys. Really, really shit hot good. Really like that. It's bright red, very vibrant, and it's just, oh my god, it's fucking awesome. It's nearly as good as this, and this is Secret Sauce. I'm calling it Secret Sauce because you know who you are. You know when you're watching this, the person that's made this and sent this to me knows exactly what this is and exactly where it's come from, but I can't talk about it, and that's another story. But it's just phenomenal, phenomenal juice, guys. That red is so nice. I'm going to say it's reminiscent of like Looper, but it's not. Although it's a cereal vape and Looper's a cereal vape, it's a lot lighter. Whereas Looper, I find, is just a bit over the top. It's like eating dry cereal, whereas this red is really spot on for like a good cereal with milk, with a little hint of citrus running behind it, and that citrus seems to cut through the milk and cut through the cereal. It just makes it really good. I mean, shit, I've done... No, that's the pink. That's the blue. We'll get there in the end. That's the red, guys, and so, I mean, I've got... Oh shit, sorry, right out the way of the camera there, wasn't it? And that's all I've got left of this red, and this stuff is good, really good. The others we've got... No, that's my jungle juice. Oh, I'm nearly out of that jungle juice as well, and that stuff's banging and all. Shit, seriously? Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, I'm so unprepared for this one today. Like, I've had a really manic day. And yeah, I'm bare unprepared, innit? As you do. Oh man. Oh, it could be in my bag, hang on guys, sorry. But yeah, the red's really pucker. The pink is like a Fruity Pebbles and milk. That's really nice as well. I prefer the red. Personally, I think that the Fruity Pebbles has got like more of a kick to it. It's the only way I can describe it. It's a bit more fiery, a bit more. It's fucking good juice, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You have to try it to sort of get your head around it. But it is nice. It's one of those ones where it's just a very good flavour. I believe it's Fruit Pebbles is what it's going for. Like a sort of Fruity Pebble thing. I'm going to have to change my batteries as well. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, great, now I've got to change my batteries. Yeah, it's really nice, the pink. I wish I could find the other one. Where is the other one? Shit, man. Sorry guys, I'm better ducking off camera and that, like, you know me, I don't normally like to do reviews like this quite so on the fly, but today I'm kind of happy to. Forgot. There's the blue. There's the fucking greener. Unless I vaped it with it. Oh shit, that is actually possible, you know, guys, because it was really nice. Well, that's the last of my yum berry. Yeah, do you know what, guys? I think I might have actually finished it. But the green is like a mixed apple. Yeah, I did. I finished the green. The green is like a mixed apple. Really nice as well. This is going to sound so weird when I say this, but you know how Deep Heat smells like the taste of root beer? Well, the green tastes like the smell of Jean Paul Gaultier aftershave. That's good. It sounds really bizarre, yeah, but that's the only thing I can sort of place it to. But I mean, it's mouthwatering. It really is. You open that bottle and you start to salivate. It's like a very sort of rich, sour apple. And yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Or hence the reason I haven't got the bottle, because I appear to have finished it. Which is really actually very annoying, because I like that. And I was hoping I had some more left. Which is a bowl ache. But yeah, again, really good. And the blue of the signature line is a melon. Hang on a minute. Melon, mint, and I'm sure he said there was like a hint of cucumber almost to it. But yeah, this is really nice as well. I haven't drunk this as much because I'm not a huge fan of mints. But I mean, it's really, again, really quite nice. It's a very palate cleansing juice. That's a weird way to describe it, I suppose. But yeah, a real sort of palate cleanser. Oh, God, I've knocked everything over on my tray. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you ever have one of those days, guys? The missus has got her baby shower tomorrow, and I've got a health visitors appointment next bloody week, and got occupational therapy coming out because I'm moving, because as some of you know I'm a bear spaz, and yeah, just fucking one thing after another. But now I can move on, and we can go on to this month's vape mail, the important vape mail, this month's vape mail. This, in my opinion, possibly the best month's vape mail that I've had so far, and I've just put the juice that I wanted out back on the tray, but now I've found it and it's fine. Now I'm having one of them days. Right, like I say, I think this month's one of the best months so far. This month we have got Pink Lemonade by Mount Baker Vapor. This stuff isn't like any other pink lemonade I've tried. This is very, very creamy. This is almost like lemonade meets cream soda. Fuck, it's good. I've done over half a bottle of this already, and I'm dripping about, I don't know, like 25 different juices at the moment, like somewhere in that kind of ballpark. I've done half a bottle of this already. Yeah, this shit is good. It's so not what I expected when I first got it, that at first I didn't know if I liked it, in the same way that which one was it? Flavour from a couple of months ago had the same thing. Didn't know if I liked it because it was so different to what I was expecting. I think it was the Jungle Juice. Yeah, I think it was a Jungle Juice, but yeah, it was so not what I expected when I first started vaping it. I didn't know if I liked it, so I vaped it some more, and then I realised I'd been vaping it literally the whole day, and I was still sitting there going, I'm not really sure if I like it, and then I thought to myself, well obviously I fucking like it, because if I didn't like it I wouldn't have vaped it all day, and it's fucking gorgeous. It's really, really good. I can't really knock this one. Like I say, really not what I expected. Although this changes hugely in a tank, really does change in a tank. I drip, my mate John come round the other day, and he's got a Star on. He was running this in his Star. In the Star, the lemon comes through in this, really like just punches through that cream note. In the dripper, not so much. Either way, shit's lovely. That's better. Either way, it's lovely. I highly, highly recommend that one. Next, we have Granted, It's Custard by BJ, if you like. Not sure who BJ are. Haven't had a look on the website for the last week or so. But yeah. Granted, It's Custard. Obviously, guys, this is trying to be Grant's Vanilla Custard. Otherwise, why would you call it Granted? It's actually very, very, very similar to Grant's. I used to buy Grant's. I haven't done for a while. I kind of made myself sick of custards. I really enjoyed Grant's, and then spent ages trying to find a really good vanilla that sort of matched Grant's but was a lot easier to get, which was just a fucking nigh on impossibility. Herbal Tides Captain Custard comes pretty close, but it's still not Grant's. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this Granted It's Custard comes pretty close. Grant's is very homogeneous. It's very much one flavour. This has got all the key notes that make Grant's flavour, but they're easier to pick out individually. It doesn't seem to be as one as Grant's is. But like I say, all the flavour notes of it are there. The custard is there. The vanilla is there. It's not an overly artificial vanilla. It's a very good. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, fuck knows. It's good. It's a very good copy No, I don't want to say copy because it's not a copy. It shines in its own right. It's not a copy. It's a very good. Oh, I don't know, guys. I can't really. It's a hard one for me because, like I say, I really like my custards, and this is one of the ones that's just a bit different. Actually, it shines. Yeah, in the end, yeah. It's one of those ones where if you put it next to Grant's, you can see how they're similar, but you can also really see how they're different and how this really does stand on its own. It's not. Although it's trying to be Grant's, it's not close enough to Grant's to say, oh, it's a clone of Grant's. But it's close enough to Grant's to be able to say, oh, that's really nice, that's like Grant's. It's, yeah, a bit of a hard one to explain, but I've only dripped that as well. Someone said to me in a tank, it mutes a little bit in a tank. I don't know because I haven't tanked it, I've just dripped it. But yeah, I mean, at 101 watt, it's fucking nice, do you know what I mean? Really nice sort of after dinner vape. I took that with me when we went out for dinner the other night, my mother-in-law, and it was really nice. The next one is Ooze Peaches and Cream. This stuff's fucking good. Don't really get much cream out of it, I'm not going to lie. Don't really get like a creamy afternoon, not what I was expecting from a Peaches and Cream. When I saw Peaches and Cream, I was thinking Campino sweets. That's where I was going, like that kind of a cream aftertone. It's not like that. The cream aftertone in this is similar to the sort of creamy aftertone in the Pink Lemonade. Similar, but the fucking peach on this is shit hot. Really, just fuck me, man. I mean, it's peach. You know the little peach sweets that are covered in sugar? That's it. It's that peach. It's really good. If you like peach, you'll like this. If you don't like peach, you'll fucking hate it. But if you like peach, you will like this juice. I can pretty much guarantee that. I think maybe in a tank or at a lower wattage, if I had something like, I don't know, like a Twisted 28 gauge and was rocking at a lower wattage, I think the cream probably would come out on this a bit more. But because I'm got such a higher wattage on it, that peach is just punching through. It's just overwhelming everything else, which I like because I really like peach. So it works for me. In fact, actually, I was dripping this the other day with some of what I've got left of this. This is the Cornish cream tea from not last month, month before. Oh, hey guys, this stuff's good. But I was mixing those two together, and it reminded me of peach cobbler, which I don't know if you've ever had or if any of you have ever had, but that's really, really nice. Highly, highly recommend peach cobbler if you ever get the chance to try it, and I highly recommend Peaches and Cream by And last but not least is this Swedish Fish by Flavour West. Oh my god, this stuff is banging. I mean, this is really good. This is just like tropical sweets, tropical gummy bears, sherbet, just fucking really immensely good. I mean, yeah, really, really immensely good. I found it a little bit harsh when I first vaped it. It's a bit punchy. I almost thought when I first got it that maybe it was a 6 and not a 3, but it's not. It's definitely a 3 because after I'd hit it once or twice, that just went. Whereas with the other 6s I've got, they punch and they punch consistently. This didn't. This sort of had a bit of a hit to it, and then it really mellowed out after sort of the second or third hit, and it just became really, really pleasant. It's kind of what I've been keeping by as a sort of, I like it very, very first thing in the morning. Obviously my mod sits next to my bed in my drawer. First thing in the morning, it's the first thing I do is hoof a cloud, and I do it of that, because first thing in the morning, we all know, you wake up with dry mouth, mouth tastes like shit, and that really cuts through it. It's just sort of very nice, very refreshing, not overly sweet. It's got like a sour note that runs through it that is just really awesomely good. Yeah, I mean, it's lovely, lovely stuff. I highly recommend that. And last, oh yeah, actually, I tell a lie. I fucked that up there, didn't I? Last, but definitely not least, is DL again. It's DL. Oh, can't remember. DL's. This is Calpol flavour. Calpol. Kids cough syrup, Calpol. Now, this is a weird juice. Weird juice. I like it. It's very nice. It's got a fruity note to it, which I like. I quite enjoy it. It's good. But it has got the weirdest aftertaste ever. Now, at first, when I first tried it, one of those ones where I wasn't sure if I liked it at first. Same as the pink lemonade. But I vaped it for a little while, and I did quite enjoy it, and I kept vaping it. But there was something that was niggling at me, and I couldn't put my finger on it. I really couldn't. The only way I can describe it, and this really isn't a good description, it doesn't do it justice, is like an ever so slightly sour cream, but not sour cream in taste, more sour cream in experience. The way that sour cream feels in your mouth, it reminds me of really good rice pudding. That's what I get from this. It's like a cherry strawberry kind of something with a rice pudding in the background, and it really actually does taste like Calpol. I mean, it really does taste like Calpol. It just reminds me of being a kid. It's bizarre. In a dripper, it's a little bit, again, a bit overpowering, but in a tank, my mate said it's just second to none. It's like turning into basically his favourite juice. He's actually, well, it's one of those ones where he said he likes it so much he's now not vaping it, he's putting it away, because when everything else runs out, he wants to know he's got this left to tide him over until his next vape mail arrives. So, but yeah, really pucker stuff. I highly recommend that. And to be honest, guys, like with all the vape mails, I mean, even when there's juices that I don't really like the Straw Vanilla, like for instance the Green Goblin Energy, Green Goblin Energy, which was a good flavour. It tasted spot on, exactly the same as Monster, but it's not one of those flavours which is for me. It's not something I would go out of my way to get again. I can't say, in all honesty, I've ever had a bad juice from vape mail. I've had flavours that aren't my particular cup of tea, but in exactly the same breath I've had people come round, try it, and I've ended up swapping bottles because they've absolutely loved it. My favourite from not last month, the month before, was the Jungle Juice and the Cornish Cream Tea. My mate Nick absolutely just couldn't stand the Cornish Cream Tea, and as it is, I ended up swapping it with him for Green Goblin, and then we ended up doing a trade with my mate Katie as well, because she really enjoyed the Cornish Cream Tea. And but yeah, I've never had a bad juice or a bad flavour. They're all really good. Vape Mail really have kind of nailed this. I really think they have. They've found a niche in the market and a way of doing business that I don't know any other subscription service that do what they do, especially in regards to things like the top-ups, and now with their, I was going to say custom line then, but their signature line. They're good. They're really, really, really good flavours. I haven't bought any other juices since I started getting my vape out. I mean, I've had a couple sent to me to review. The one I'm vaping right now is this Jam Donut by something Vapor. Necroshare. Hang on guys, oh, I'm having a right close up moment. Ooh. By Necrohire Vapor. This is Jam Donut. I will be reviewing this in the next couple of days. Hopefully I can try and get a review out every couple of days now guys, like, regardless of what's going on. I'm going to try and get one up and try and get one out for you, because I just need to do it now. It's I've got a huge backlog, so I'm going to try and get them out. But yeah, this is really nice. The person this came off really didn't like it, said that they just didn't like it at all. I personally, I really do. I think it's really fucking good. Now the person that got this off said it's nothing like Jam Donut. I totally agree with you. You know you are. You're right. It's nothing like Jam Donut. It's not. There's no donut to it. And even the jam, you'd expect, like, for a jam donut, as a standard jam donut, you'd probably expect strawberry jam. I don't get strawberry jam from it. What I actually get is like almost like a Parma Violet, and I fucking hate Parma Violets. Can't stand them. I think they smell horrible, and I think they taste like shite. This is fucking awesome. It's really nice. It's a good one, and I've got. Jesus Christ, I can't find nothing illegal at the moment. I've got a pink lemonade from Trip Hammer as well to review, which is quite nice in its own right. Not my personal cup of tea. I don't think. I'm going to try and tank that one and see how that goes, because I've heard in a tank it's a lot better than it is in a dripper. It's a 50-50, so it's like getting punched in the throat when you hit that. Especially at like 110 watt, it's just fucking obscene. But yeah, no, but my point was, guys, check Vape Mail out, really do. You are going to get flavours in Vape Mail that you don't like, guarantee it. You will get flavours that you won't like, because the way they work is they're sending you 5 different juices from 5 completely different juice companies. All they do is add the VG and is mix up the flavour. Do you know what I mean? They don't have anything to do with the concentrate as such. The Jungle Juice, for instance, is very similar. In fact, I've actually been told it's exactly the same as I was going to say Ruthless then, but no, it's not. Ah, bollocks. Sorry guys, I can't now remember. But I've been told it's exactly the same as something else. It turns out, after a little bit of investigation, that the company that made that particular juice, shit, what is it? I keep wanting to say Trip Hammer now, because I've got Trip Hammer in my head, but it's not. Thug Juice. Thug Juice. It turns out the company that make Thug Juice get the flavouring for their Thug Juice from the same place as the Jungle Juice is from. So it's not like they're cloning juices or anything, or trying to be something they're not. They just take the flavourings and make that juice of that flavouring. So if you do get one you don't like, it's not a reflection on Vape Mail. It's down to the flavouring of that company. That's what that juice tastes like. Some people have moaned to me and said, oh, they didn't enjoy a particular juice. And it's like, well, that's fine, you don't enjoy that particular juice, then if you ever see that juice on sale, don't fucking buy it. yeah, sorry guys, I went off a bit of a tangent there. Bit of a rant as you do. But yeah, I quite like this Jab Donut. I think it's quite nice. But yeah, there's a definite Palmer violence thing going on there. She's, like I say, strange, but yeah, really quite pleasant. Again, not saying I'd vape all day, but that's why I drip. I've never really found a juice other than the jungle juice and the Cornish cream tea and this. I'll come back to this, man. This she's fucking awesome. If you know who you are, shit, be back you. Other than those, I've not come across anything that I would just sit there and just vape all day. So that's hence the reason I drip. But yeah, check them out guys, www.vape-mail.co.uk. They're awesome. I mean, for 20 quid a month, 100ml of juice delivered to your door. That's with your postage included. $19.99 I think it is. Delivered. 100ml, 5 different flavours. No other juice subscription service offers that kind of value. To the best of my knowledge, no other subscription service offers that kind of value. So what you've got to lose? If you don't like one in particular, you don't like it. You can exclude tobaccos and menthols as well, which is always, like I say, a really nice touch to be able to do that. You don't have the issues with like Example Box where you exclude shit and then they send it to you anyway, and they send you like 4 of fucking one flavour and 1 of another, and yeah, like Example, don't be wrong, I'm sure Example Box do good juices, but I've heard so many bad things about their deliveries and stuff, and I wouldn't bother. Well, I haven't bothered. Vape mails, all done in the UK. Their customer service is second to none. Brilliant. They're always really happy to help. If you've got a query and that, message them on their Facebook group. They're always really happy to help. They'll bend over backwards to sort you out. Like I said, I have had issues with my PayPal recently. Not being able to pay anything with PayPal, not being able to update stuff through PayPal. When I've had requests and stuff, they've not come through. It's just been an absolute ball ache. But they've been really helpful, really understanding, sorted everything out for me. Well, sort of put everything on hold while I sorted everything out my end, and they're just brilliant guys. They're really, really fantastic. To be honest, even if I had 1 month where I didn't like a single juice, I'd still stay with them because I know next month I'm getting 5 completely different flavours from completely different companies, and there is a rumour, do you believe, I don't want to give the game away, there's some new vendors that Vape Mail have just got, which are like new juice manufacturers, but flavouring manufacturers, sorry, not juice manufacturers, which are like really up there flavour manufacturers. So watch this space, because I should have another box in the next couple of weeks, so about 3 weeks time, and yeah, it looks very, very, very interesting. But to be fair, everything that Vape Mail are doing is really shit hot. I'm gushing. But don't take my word for it guys, go and watch Vaping with Vic's review, do you know what I mean? He's really good. Does really good reviews as well, better than mine. he doesn't ramble on the chat there shit. And he can edit stuff as well, which I should be able to do again soon guys. Yeah, by the way, we've got a new camera which has just been delivered, well, we went and collected the other day, and hopefully the laptop will be repaired soon as well, so we can go back to how it used to be in the good old days, where I can actually do up closes, where I can do build tutorials and stuff, and do more up closes on devices. I really want to review this Twisted Message for you. I really want to review the Subtank Plus, the Troll, some other bits and bobs. I'm hoping to get 13 Heavens, 9 Hells soon as well. And I'll be able to do all up closes and be able to edit properly, and because at the moment I can't edit shit. I can trim the beginning, I can trim the end. That's like all the editing I can do. Someone's been asking me about the eLeaf 50. What do I think about the eLeaf 50? I think it's a really, really good device. I need to stop saying it's getting annoying. Like, I can't even edit that out. it's a really good device. It's a really good starter mod. Run you up to 50 watt. It's not the most accurate of devices in the world, but 4400 mAh battery, so it will last you a couple of days. If you're just moving from sort of pen style to box mods, it will last you a while. It will chuck cloud with the right build. I mean, I've run drippers on there at 0.2, and I had dual Claptons in my troll. I was running that on there all day long, happy as pig and shit, and that was running a whole day at 0.2 at 50 watt. Well happy. Have I got any faults really with the E-Leaf other than it being a little bit inaccurate? No, not really. Can't really fault it. Oh, the firing button on the E-Leaf is a bit temperamental. Sometimes you'll hit it and it won't quite fire. You have to sort of push that button with conviction. Like jam it in, but push it with conviction, so you know you've pushed it. Just because it clicks, don't mean it's working. Right, yeah. I think, guys, that's about it. I think I'm kind of up to date juice-wise. I've got a few others to do that I'm trying to catch up with at the moment. And like I said, as soon as I can, we'll have more up. I'll try and do an in-depth on the E-Leaf as soon as I can. I've actually lent it to somebody at the moment. A good friend of mine lives over the landing from me. Unfortunately, his ego mega decided it was going to kill itself. So I lent it to him just to tide him over, because he's done me loads of favours, and it was the least I could do, to be honest. He's a really nice bloke, and I'd much rather him borrow a mod off me than be stuck there and end up smoking cigarettes again, because no one wants that. Nobody wants a stinky house. But yeah, alright guys, I think I've waffled on for long enough. Is there anything else to tell you about that's coming up? Got some wire coming. I think I'm the only person in the UK getting this wire. It's from Regular Vape Dude. Check him out on YouTube, guys. Nate, he's fucking awesome. He's a really nice, down-to-earth guy. Knows his shit. Really knows his battery safety, and really knows a lot about wire. He used to do RC cars and stuff. So he knows all about LiPo packs, which we're seeing more and more of. I mean, there's only 1 or 2 DNA 200 devices that haven't got LiPo packs in them. He's the man to go for and ask questions to. He's really on the ball when it comes to stuff like that. Highly recommend him. But yeah, he's done his own wire. It's called Rapper's Delight, and hopefully it's 26 gauge, I think. Yeah, 26 gauge. I think it's 316L stainless, and hopefully that should be arriving in the next couple of weeks. But I don't think anybody else in the UK has actually got it yet. Kind of an exclusive on that one, I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe. And from what I'm hearing about this wire from other people that have got it, it's next level. It gives you the level of flavour that you get from the Crown Tank in a dripper or in a rebuildable. Now what I want to try and do with it is rebuild a Star coil head. This is my plan. I want to try and rebuild a parallel dual vertical coil in Star and see how that comes out. Because if that's the case, then I might start selling them individually. I might do. I don't know. Watch this space. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, looks really, really awesome wire. Check him out. Like I say, Regular Vape Dude. Who else? Shout outs to Regular Vape Dude. Shout outs to Southern Gentleman. Southern Gentleman Vapes, really, really cool geezer. Does some awesome juice reviews. Often on the vape show, Not Another Vape Show with Vape and Fagan. Sunday night, it's 1 o'clock in the morning if you're in the UK. I think it's 7 o'clock Central Time in America. And that stuff's really, really good as well. That stuff's really good show. Well worth a watch. But right guys, I've been chatting bollocks for far too long. Check out Vape Mail, check out everybody I've said to check out. and I will speak to you all again soon. And remember, keep your feet on the ground, your head in the clouds, and don't let the bastards grind you down.